Good morning, all of you. Today's session is on introduction of the subject natural language processing. However, this subject is designed for the M.Tech syllabus as semester 2 for computer engineering in our campus. But the introduction session covers the definition of natural language processing using the case study of automated AI. So it can be understood and heard by all who are interested in this natural language processing course. There is also something known as linguistic programming, okay? Natural linguistic programming. Okay, so in next section, we will be discussing the difference between both the NLPs, but here we are fixing to the natural language processing where we design algorithms for our 5 multimedia components as per on date in AI, that is text, audio, image, video, and animation. Okay. The originality came from text because initially documents had to be analyzed. We write letters, emails. Okay, so there is a lot of aspect how that should be written. If you remember in our school days, we were taught how to write letters also officially and unofficially both. If you remember, if you had to write a letter to a boss or a letter to your grandmother, the language is different. Okay, the letter to a grandmother has to be more emotional and relative, whereas the letter to a boss is more professional. And the words which are put up, okay, in that processing has to be done. And today AI formats you. If you just chat on prompt on chat GPT that I want a letter to be written to a grandma, the words used are different than what it is used for your professional letters, emails. So that is all about natural language processing. So the AI tools are designed, the LLMs are designed using NLP algorithms so that as per your prompt, it gives you an appropriate words incorporated and used, which are very apt for the context in which you want that particular letter to be designed. So a very simple example we will take where okay. So yeah, let's make it simple. First, we had the hard computing, where, if you add 2 plus 4, the answer will always be 8, even if you ask after, say, 5 years. Okay, so the answer is in always fixed. Okay, then we shifted to soft computing, where we had machine learning. So, machine learning is that you find some patterns and you identify certain conditions. You use exhaustive approach, okay, that is manual calculations, and then you convert it into an algorithm that is called a heuristic approach. And that algorithm, if you just input whatever you have incorporated that algorithm for, it will give you the answer as per the steps you have defined in the algorithm, right? So you can go through my videos also, especially for um, machine learning, and this concept will be more clear to you from exhaustive approach, that is pen and paper method, and to heuristic approach, that is we land up to writing an algorithm. Okay, and we all know that what is algorithm? It is a steps to solve problem. So if we take multiplication, or previously we have taken addition, correct? Sorry, it is multiplication over here. The answer is 2 plus 2 into 4 is 8. Fine. So if we take multiplication, you can write the steps how multiplication is performed. For that, you first have to, as a beginner, if you do not know how to do multiplication, if an algorithm has to be designed by a school student, they will first solve 5 to 10 examples. Then that is called as heuristic approach, pen and paper method. Then they write the steps, how they used to write that particular multiplication. So it will be a generalized steps. We will identify some pattern which will be repeated. So if we are a programmer, whether a C programmer or a Java or a Python, we will try to identify the pattern which is repeated, convert it into for or while or do while loop, and the conditions which are applied for multiplication that we can implement using if then else. So in simple ways, what is machine learning? It is identifying the patterns, okay, repeated, converting into for loops, using for loops, and conditions using if then else. Correct. So if you are designing a AI automated car, you will have, and you want to stop, okay, before the zebra crossing when a red signal comes, there can be multiple options where you can stop your car depending upon the availability and it fits your car. So in machine learning, now this is a soft computing application where the AI car has to decide where to stop because it has only not one output, but multiple, not one option, but multiple options out of which it has to select only one output. Okay, that is why it is called soft computing. Why? Because the answer is not always fixed. First of all, today there can be different options. Tomorrow, if the same car comes over here at the same signal, it will be having different options. So this type of application comes under soft computing. Why? Because here the answer is not fixed. So first we cleared what is hard computing and soft computing. Secondly, we cleared machine learning is identifying patterns, etc. Now, what is advanced machine learning? Now, in machine learning, you can select any of the out of four options which you have to park your car, where you can park your car in a convenient way. Advanced machine learning will go more deeper. It will make it like a more human-like, where you will have four options, but it depends upon a programmer if the programmer uses best fit. So the option will be selected as a best fit. If the programmer selects as a first come first basis, then it will be as a first come first basis. So you can have an option in the AI car, what option you want. And depending upon that, it will select the outcome. Correct? So you can have more filtered type of AI parking where the screen will say ask the user. It will give the user some options and the options will be selected by the user. But internally, all type of options would be algorithmically designed in a proper way that whatever option the client clicks according to that. For example, if the client clicks best fit. So it will, if there are say 10 options out of which 4 options are on best fit. So it will park any one out of those 4 options. Okay, that is advanced machine learning. So you get one step further. I hope this is clear. If you think that these concepts are very new and you are getting confused, you can rewind the video and you can again read it. Okay. So hard computing to soft computing. Soft computing, if hard computing AI driven car, every day it will stop the car at one place only, whether the place is available or not. If that place is occupied by somewhere else, it will dash the car and it will place it. So this application will not come under hard computing. Okay. So in soft computing, the AI car, if it has 4 options, it will take any of the option and that will be machine learning because it has multiple inputs and multiple options, but outcome has to be one only, right? The car cannot be parked at 4 places. So this is machine learning. Advanced machine learning, the options, the strategies to park the car are different. So it will behave more like a human like. So it will give options to the user. Okay. Now, advanced machine learning has a stream which is called NLP, that is natural language processing. I define NLP as situational, situational machine learning based on based on reinforcement learning, deep learning, and many other related methods, methodologies, okay, or strategies, even cognitive computing to be incorporated, okay, uh, while designing a NLP application. So I'll repeat, NLP is a situational ML based programming, okay, situational ML programming based on reinforcement, deep learning, and many other related methods, including cognitive computing. Why cognitive computing? Because we are trying to make machines more like humans. Okay, so hard computing, okay, we know the machine has a computational power. Machine learning, why? Because uh, machines have computational power. If there are more options, you give the analysis, you train them, and it will work. Advanced machine learning, it works like humans where emotions are concerned. So cognitive means how the brain works. And brain works on emotions. If you are hungry, immediately you will go to the kitchen and you will get the plate and you will eat it. If you are not hungry, you will find all the reasons not to get out of your comfort zone and go to the kitchen and take it. You'll feel lazy, this, that, whatever it is. Okay. So this is all in your brain. When your brain is hungry, automatically your hands will move towards the plate, spoon, and it will go to your this thing. If it is not, you'll keep thinking, you will look at your TV or whatever it is. So in general, our human thoughts, our brain works, and our actions are also based on our brain signals, but brain works on the actions of the emotions. Correct? Automatically, when you cry, your tears come out. Do you have any machine to say tears to come out? No. So this is what a human behavior is. So we are making machines also more and more like humans to take decisions like humans. Correct? So that is why if the same car has to be parked and we have four options, how I call it as a situational based ML, because again it is an advanced machine learning, so it has multiple inputs, multiple outputs, multiple options, multiple strategies. But this in advanced machine learning, if today if it has used best fit algorithm option, tomorrow if it selects best fit, it will be best fit only. But in situational, as per the emotion and the situation, NLP will select the strategy itself like a human. For example, if a mother is going to watch a movie with the daughter is already approached to the theater and waiting for the mother to come as the tickets are with the mother. So that time, if the mother has to park a car in the parking slot, so she will not think where to park so that the others should not have a problem or should go. She will find the best. She will find the first come first slot available or the place which is very near to the staircase or whatever it is to reach her daughter fast. But tomorrow she may waiting for someone and somebody is going to come late. So at that time she is not in a hurry. So her strategy of parking may change. Third time her strategy according to some different situation might change. So the NLP is that is why situational ML based learning where depending upon the situation the strategy has to be selected by the menu of the algorithms. Okay. And the algorithm which is best suited for that particular situation will be automatically selected and executed for that AI car if you are considering this application. So I hope this particular session gives you a clarity Of the topics, what is NLP? NLP is a stream of advanced machine learning. Advanced machine learning is a stream of machine learning. Machine learning is a stream of soft computing, and soft computing and hard computing are two types of computing strategies in our AI world. Okay, so this is a short session on a sweet introduction on NLP using AI-driven cars. Thank you very much for your patience listening. Have a nice day.